Today I want to talk about a cheap little mod that you can do to your case. I've actually just done it to mine, and it's something that's really small, really cheap, and it'll make your case look a lot better if you've got a glass panel or half panel at the side. And what it is power supply extensions. Now these were only 28 of my finest Great British pounds, maybe $32. And each cable is individually sleeved. Let's get the focus on there. Each cable is individually, come on. The ones that I have got, I'll show you a picture, they've got capacitors at the end, and it makes it almost impossible to bend it and hide it nicely. It's okay in this case, but I do have another case coming where it's going to be a problem. So these, they just connect to your existing power supply cables and they extend it. So you would connect where it would normally connect to the motherboard, connect it in there, and you connect this to your motherboard. And it does come with PCIe ones, EPS for the power supply for your CPU for the motherboard, and everything you're going to need. It also comes with these cable combs. There should be enough for all the parts of the cable you're going to see anyway. But I will show you me building it shortly and what it looks like when it's finished. So with that said, let's take a look what's in the box, and then I'll show you what we do to my PC. So in the box you get your 24-pin motherboard cable, and you do get the 4 cable combs. You've got your 8 port for your EPS, which does split off. You can have it split off into 2 4s if you need that. Again, with 4 combs, you have 2 of the 6-pin PCIe. You get 2 of those, again with all the combs, and you get 2 8-pin PCIes, again with all the combs. This is quite an old case now. There's no grommets or anything to hide where your cables go. The fans, they didn't even have filters, so I had to stick some ladies' tights on there just to try and stop a little bit of dust getting in. But for the power supply cables, as I mentioned, they've got these chunky capacitors right on the end of the cable, which makes it really hard to bend. And in this case, it wasn't that big of a deal because it does take an eATX motherboard. It gives you more room. But in the new case that I've ordered, it's much smaller. It's only designed for ATX, so that the bend will be much tighter to get the cable hidden. Same with the PCIe ones. They've got these capacitors at the end, and because it's an 8 and a 6, you've got this one that just hangs off the end and looks untidy. So now we're going to swap these out with the red extensions and see how it looks after that. Hopefully you'll agree at this point, it does look a good bit better, just as it is. Again, the case isn't the best for hiding these cables. Newer cases will have a PSU shroud down here, so all you would see is the red cable and not this tangle at the bottom. You'd have grommets on the side, so you would hide those cables too. And when I do get my new case, which should be in the next couple of days, I'll upload a new video and show you how nice and neat it looks in there. And there we go. It was a cheap little mod, but it's made quite a nice difference to the inside of the case. When the new case comes, it's going to have a glass panel, so it'll make it look a lot nicer. As always, I'll leave links to it below. Mine was just bought from Amazon, but I'm sure there's many other retailers out there that sell them. If you found this useful, you found it helpful, hit like, hit subscribe, and we'll see you again next time.